Hello, lovely humans, and welcome. Oh dear. Oh dear. And welcome to Vlogmas Day. I don't. What's today? Welcome to Vlogmas Day 14, everyone. It's like they took adult heads and put them... Some things you just can't unsee. If we go down together. Merry Christmas, everyone. It's Tiny Jim. Hello. Just gotta keep staring at it like, no.
Those little hands. Help me.
Oh. Someone put that up and thought, that's a good idea.
Let's put that in our store window.
Uh-huh. That'll draw them in. I'm leaking. Okay, we are going to the cute little coffee shop on the second floor of the marketplace. What, Mercantile? That's what it is. It's an M word. I was close. Grabbing ourselves some coffee and then heading out to the ranch, which is very exciting. I'm gonna put the key in here so I don't keep carrying it around with me and then lose it, because then we'd have to contact the Airbnb host. Also, I'm wearing a wild rag for the first time and I feel a little bit like a poser. But I hyped myself up this morning with Mom and I was like, I own 2 horses, I have a small herd of goats, and I own chickens. I can wear a wild rag, right? Right, okay. So we thought they were doing tours today because that's what the website said. We just went to check in to get directions and the gal's like, there's been a bit of confusion about they're not doing tours today. And Mom and I were like, that's not confusion, your website was wrong. So definitely a bummer because we liked going out there last time. And we kind of planned our whole trip around being here for that day. But at the same time, it does give us a little bit more of a relaxed approach because last time we didn't get a chance to go to any of the local shops. So I'm gonna enjoy my little twist savory croissant. The second he said pesto and caramelized onions, I was like, that's what baby needs. So we're just gonna, I'd say kick up our heels, but the coffee table's a little far. We're just gonna sit and enjoy ourselves for a few minutes.
Out there, it's really pretty.
Oh,
See it back there?
that is cute. Is that the courthouse?
The courthouse is up above and down below is Charlie's
Yes.
pizza places.
I'm not saying we've already planned out our meals for the day.
That's P-Town.
We've already planned out our meals for the day. We're gonna go to P-Town for pizza. And I'm not gonna eat this on camera. You're welcome. Look at this Christmas tree in the corner. How cute is that? Oh, the floors. Casing on these windows is beautiful. Crazy to then see that across the street. Just the texture and the age and the history, but it also just kind of falling apart, you know? So we've decided we're just gonna go straight into shopping. Let's just go for it. And as we walked down the stairs, there's something about right here in the spot where the heater hits you. We can't figure out where it's coming from. It's just really hot out of nowhere. Mom just called me out. She literally, well, everyone who's a list maker. She said, she just pointed and started laughing. That's okay, because this would be for my husband. I know, I got it from you. We're both list makers. But she said that we'd add the part that you rarely use. It's fine. There are some very witty things over here. I'm realizing that the last clip was like us barely being in the store. Oh, is he proposing? Or does he just not have legs? No, he's proposing. That's all right. She say yes? Even the positioning of her head, it looks so. Is there more you wanted to see? Are you sufficiently scarred enough? It's very creepy close up. So we had a chance to shop around. We ran into Sheriff Terry, who we met last year. So now we are going to go walk to the Osage Outfitters to see if there's a little something for Elias, but I'll show you some clips in there too. Look at these wild rags. But they're like $70 because they're actual Pendleton. Look at that one. Some real cute stuff though. Oh, look at it. Stuff like that, Mom. Look at these teeny tiny little shoes. No, I just don't think I can justify spending $45 on baby shoes. Oh my goodness, look at these. That's so funny. Silas would be so excited because they're orange. Oh no.
That hat.
Oh no. This actually could fit Si. That is a very cute hat. I was looking at that shirt too. Mama's little cowboy. What size is it? 5T. Oh, that could work for little Bud, actually. Oh my goodness, I might have to get him that hat though. That is funny. Oh, look at the little Pendleton galoshes. Oh, that's so stinking cute. Oh, there's some more neutral cowboy boots right there, Mom. A little bit further down, just in between the jeans right there. Well, I got excited about these because I thought they were neutral, but they are in fact not neutral. They are sharks. That got weird. Okay, that could have been cute, but I could not imagine spending $45 on shark boots. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. Thanks though. And I love this little shirt. But if it's 5T, he's not gonna fit in it for very long. And he's starting to have opinions on stuff. But I am getting this hat.
He would like that hat.
Because I'm trying to get him out of that stinking Roblox hat that he loves so much. Okay, we shopped. I will be showing you a haul later. And now we are going to P-Town for pizza and maybe a salad to make ourselves feel better. But this place is so cute. We ate here last year. It's just up on the second floor. Just this. I don't even know what these are from. They look like from bowling lanes, don't they? But look at the texture on it. Look how beefy these pieces are. Next to the brick, you guys know I'm obsessed with brick. And then the floor is all scuffed. Look at the bases of the tables. We just love a good theming. And then look at the view. Isn't that cute? And I love ceilings. Like, what are these called? Coffered. Oh. I think we've decided that we're splitting two pizzas. The steakhouse pizza and, to be decided, pizzeria or fungi? Pizza. Well, we want the pizzeria because it'll taste more fresh next to the steak one. Because the fungi one sounds good, but it's not like fresh sounding. Alright, there we go. They both sound amazing. They both sound amazing. Now what size do we get? What? Now what size do we get? 2 14s? 2 12s? So we could be hungry for dinner? We're not planning our entire trip around food. We are traveling with a pregnant lady who gets peppered. Thank you for the clarification. Look, and even the mason jars are so cute. Like the size of the plate, a little bigger than the plate. And these are the plates that they sell next door, right? Don't they sell plain ones? Mm-hmm. Yes, Mom just asked if I want to take a pretty pic. Yes, I do. Look at that. It smells so good. I wonder if the cheese is gonna stretch. Is it gonna stretch? I don't know. I don't know. Hurry up. It didn't stretch.
Oh no. Not my pizza.
Oh, me first?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Lady with the baby first.
Is it so I don't snarl? So you'll leave me alone. And then we have a steak one coming, which I am Trey excited about. Did I use Trey correctly? I don't know. We'll find out. Look at this masterpiece. Steak sauce, mushroom chips, peppercorn sauce. I will not pan up to you eating. I'm so glad we got 2 smalls. We would have been in big trouble. We might already still be in big trouble. I don't know if I've captured it from over here. Look how cute. That black with the red. All right, we ended up shopping at quite a few different places, and so I figured I'd show you some of the things that I got, do a little haul ski, and we did end up running into someone that we saw last time, Sheriff Terry, who took us on this like really long tour last time, which was so sweet of him, and he remembered us. And so I'll show you what he actually ended up giving to us in just a minute, because that was really sweet. But obviously you guys saw us in Osage Outfitters. I ended up grabbing 2 small things for Elias that'll go to stocking, so I'm not gonna pull those out because I think he watches these, but I'm not sure. But I got this sweet hat for Silas. Red Dirt Hat Co. Chupacabra trackers. I hope he likes it. I really want him to like it more than that like Roblox hat that he seems to be really attached to. I also don't want to squash him because he's a small child, but if I can like add a little bit of style in there, you know, another hat to the rotation, I'll totally do it. And then there's a little shop down at the end. I forget what it's called. I didn't get a receipt either. I was like, I'm not coming back, it's fine. But I got this. It's almost like a super lightweight shacket style, but it's really long. It's really long, so it'll pair nicely with leggings. And then it has like this raw hem, which is really nice, but of course it's been, they threw a stitch in there so it won't keep unraveling up. It's definitely not dress length at all, but this would look super cute. In fact, I might need to wear this. Oh, I brought a black band t-shirt to wear with my leggings on the drive home. What's this? Sorry, I got squeaky. Okay. And then I got this at a store called, I think this was Simply Jane. Also, if someone can have a conversation with shop owners about scents, and I just feel like I'm not crazy. Some of those were really strong scented when we walked in, right? Just kind of like, but also this Airbnb smells real. I mean, is it bad? Well, it is bad.
Well, it's
like a Glade plug-in.
Yeah, but it's pretty strong.
But we can't find it, and I really want to unplug it, and I feel like it gets worse every time the heat comes on. I'm just like, but I don't think, maybe it's a pregnancy thing. I don't think I have an overly sensitive nose, but some of those shops had like, and then with the heater on, just like cooked it. It's like
nauseous.
Cooked fake gingerbread. So, this shop smelled really bad, but had cute stuff. So I grabbed this, and they call the thing a rodeo. Good old Garth. I got it in large so it could be like oversized and floppy and fun, and it'll be good for when I'm like larger, pregnant, but also really comfortable to wear afterwards. And it's that same nicer cotton Bella canvas material, which is super cute. Actually, we looked into them specifically for doing merch. That never came to fruition, but everything's fine. And then, last but not least, do I have anything in here that's a gift? I do.
One thing.
It's like Christmas all over again because we bought it so long ago. I forgot what we got. But also not. Okay. Ooh, okay. So, some of the branding stuff, and I feel like Mom and I are the same on this, some of it's cute, some of it pulls way too kitschy country, I think, for me specifically. But look at this cute little like creamer pitcher. It has like bluebells on the front of it, and it's slightly off-white, more of like a bone color, little spout. Just so stinking cute. So I snagged that. And then, if it hasn't become abundantly clear, I am quite picky with my candle scents. In fact, I'm probably pretty hard to buy candles for. I wouldn't recommend it. Don't buy me a candle. But I found this one. First of all, check out the branding on this. It's almost like embossed, pressed into the ceramic. It's this really pretty like minty green color, so it's called Wild Mint with that buffalo on the front. I will totally use this over again. Looks like it's hand poured in Nashville, but it's barely sweet, but mint scented. Firefly Candle Co. Oh, it smells so nice. All right, I'll wrap everything up later. Otherwise this will take forever. And then I got this. Look it, it's so sweet. Enjoy the magic of the season. I love this vintage kind of sketched look. I think it's so charming and so fun. This I would probably use for like a spoon rest or a dish to put your rings in, which I realized on this trip that I kind of have an obsession with ring dishes, like a little tiny trinket tray. I want them everywhere. So here's the other ring dish that I ended up getting. This is the part where you just hope that Elias doesn't watch. Just kidding, he knows I bought it. Everything's fine. And this one's a slightly different shape. And it's green. But just again with that really classic, same vibe as like the Mercantile, I think. Really sweet. I actually love that specific green too. That's the gift. All right. And when we hosted Thanksgiving, first of all, so much fun. Second of all, it made me realize how much I liked having salt and pepper shakers. I love them. Out on the tabletop. So these are like a hobnail milk glass. Look how fun that is. So Elias is gonna be like, you bought more salt and pepper shakers? Yeah, because at Thanksgiving, I had 2 sets of dog salt and pepper shakers out on the table, and that felt wrong. But it's funny because last time I was here, that's when I got the Border Collie dog and pepper shakers. Salt and pepper shakers. Yeah. I only buy them from Oklahoma, apparently. And then that one I'm not opening because it's part of a gift. But remember how a couple weeks ago I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna try to collect these. Wow, this is very well wrapped. Okay, I think I bought every ceramic thing they sold. Look at this Santa mug. He's so cute.
Oh, is it so?
Oh, I told y'all this is gonna be one of those things that in 20 years I just like accidentally accumulate, and by accidentally I mean slowly but surely purchase more and more Santa mugs. I think he will just work really well with the collection, don't you think? But his rosy cheeks, it looks like he's singing you a Christmas carol. How do you say no to that? And then, so we ran into Sheriff Terry at the store, at the Mercantile before we had lunch, and done some more of our shopping, and he remembered us, which was really sweet. Very sweet of him. And then he saw us where we happened to be having lunch, grabbing pizza, and we were walking out to go to the car, and he ran after us. He goes, Waco, Texas! And we're like, those are our names. But he brought us these, the 2 cookbooks. So right the night that we got here, we went to grab dinner to bring back to the place. The gal at the counter was like, oh, so did you just get done with Ree and her best friend and the thing they did next door? And we're like, no. What are you talking about? They had like a Q&A meet and greet style thing that we had literally just missed. We had no idea that they were doing it. So sweet Sheriff Terry went and grabbed, so it's Hyacinth or Cindy, her cookbook and then one of Ree's cookbooks, and brought them to us, like found us, brought them to us, and they're signed. How stinking cute is that? So this one is super easy, 120 shortcut recipes for dinners, desserts, and more, which you had me at easy. And this one's Save It Forward Suppers, a simple strategy to save time, money, and sanity. I'm in short supply of all 3 of those. Oh, I need help with that one, and that one. So I'm looking forward to curling up on the couch because I actually haven't even, oh, there's a tuna melt. We haven't even looked through these. Mom had already looked at the super easy one while we were in there. Ooh, Oklahoma slaw. Elias loves coleslaw. There's something really special about a new magazine or a new cookbook where you have to like carve out time with like something to sip on that's really fun. And you gotta be in the right mood and the right vibe. Oh, speaking of which, Mom brought Christmas magazines. So she brought this one, of course, because that's a fun thing to look through and just be inspired by. And then this one, I feel like this is the only influencer I've talked about all of Vlogmas, is Proverbs 31 girl, made it on the cover of this magazine. They actually ended up doing this shoot in April. Wow, do I know a lot about this woman's life.
Good thing to know.
And yeah, they had a whole extra part of their house that they photoshopped out, and like I know all the details about this. But how fun, because I've actually been looking for this specific magazine because I wanted to grab it. And that's her 2 dogs on the front. Oh, so cute. It's so cute. So I think what we're gonna go ahead and do is we are going to hang out, tuck into these books, the cookbooks and the magazines, and we're all out of Lost Kitchen to watch, which is really sad. I think there's something really inspiring about that show. In fact, as we were watching it, how many times I was like, I'm gonna grow this, I gotta grow that. Like I immediately on the spot last night was like, I gotta figure out.
I'm shifting my whole life and plan.
I know. So I feel like I'm kind of on this precipice of, do I really push forward with business stuff or do like pull back and do homesteading things? And I don't think there's a wrong way of answering that question. That's something that's been kind of on my mind is, you know, what does growth for the next year look like? And half of that year is gonna be spent growing my babies. So what does that mean for our garden? What does that mean for springtime? Am I planting a garden? Because I was the one that was probably more spearheading that. And the family was probably. I was the one spearheading that, but I'll just be like large or have a small baby to be tending to. But watching the show, so the premise of the Lost Kitchen is she'll go to local farmers and get whatever produce they have available that week, and that determines her menu for her one weekend service that she does. And I found it so inspiring. I mean, I was looking up trying to grow my own vanilla beans. I mean, at one point I was like, I gotta make it. It's gonna happen. But that's the toxic part of me that has too many ideas and not enough breaks. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, that's where I was going with this. That show is inspiring. And it inspires you to create, and I cannot wait to throw a dinner party after watching that. And that's what I feel like really good cookbooks do, is when you sit down with them and a recipe looks interesting or fascinating. You may not copy everything that they have in it, but you feel inspired to go cook something. Or a really well done magazine with the right textures, it just inspires, at least me and Mom. What we end up doing is we just wanna go play. We just like wanna go decorate something, we wanna go be creative, but we kinda have to like immerse ourselves in something like this. Not that we can't be creative without it, but there's something very inspiring about it. So after what felt like a very long time, we weren't down there for that long. Oh, I guess we were. We left at 10:15. It's 3:45. Okay, we were down there for a while. I think we're due a little quiet time.
Less words.
I think I should stop filming now.
Less words.
In the words of the kids, say less. Which I used it with the teenage cashier today for the guy at the bakery when he was describing what the pastry was. He said pesto and I went, say less. He didn't laugh. I thought it was cool. So we're gonna go hang out and not do anything at all whatsoever. And it's gonna be glorious. So I'm not gonna film any of it because that'll be boring for everyone except for us. Because we'll be getting inspired and planning out my spring garden. No? Okay.